Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast Fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jay Jones. This week brings you part 2 of our adventure with John Harlan Kim from TNT's The Librarians. And if you like what we do in the show, and you think others might enjoy it as well, please consider leaving us a rating and review on iTunes or Stitcher. Each 5-star review really helps new people find the show, which would be amazing. And without further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests. After an unexplained absence, Sweeney has recruited his old friends to ferry him to Seafarer's Folly in search of treasure. Now, after a shaky landing, the League steps onto the dock made of hundreds of wrecked ships. Okay, so you guys are at the port. The port, which is just a bunch of mangled ships smashed into one another to make one long thing. From where you are now, you can see that these boats are probably about 2 football fields long, leading down into the island itself. And you can see how the ports go in. The smashed boats have kind of made a nice long line in between a small crevice in these rocks jutting out that actually do look like they take you into the island. So you can see where you are, a few tropical trees and things down the distance of this long row of boats. So what do you do?
Congratulations, gentlemen. I think we did a first for this island, and that is not die upon landing. Gestures to ships around us that are, clearly demolished and dead.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right.
That's true.
I'm going to look at Anders and Sweeney and be like, was this your plan?
Yeah.
It worked.
Plan?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Plan.
Yeah.
Plan's a relative term.
I didn't know what we'd find, so it worked out pretty well.
Do you know, actually, Sweeney, where we're meant to be heading? Because I believe this is the extent to what I am informed of as far as the idea.
Well, the legends about the treasure say that there's some sort of temple or keep or stronghold or something, some sort of estate or something, and that's where the treasure is supposed to be. So I guess we just keep pressing on until we...
Yes.
I sent Gormo on vacation, so who handled food and rations? Anyone?
I have 10 days of rations.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I didn't bring any food,
Well-
although I can conjure water, so at least we won't die that way. I know. We can hunt
Okay.
and gather.
I actually, I just remembered I actually have 10 days of rations with me in my...
That's not going to be enough.
That's not
for
going to
all
help
of
us, see.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's enough for all of us for 5 days.
That's, 4 divided by...
That's
All right.
enough.
It's good enough, I guess.
What are you dividing?
I don't know.
Rat vacation.
It's enough for 5 days, and yeah, it should be fine. I doubt it's going to take that long.
Okay.
Okay, well, nothing
6
horrible
days
can happen.
later.
I mean, how are we leaving? How are we leaving this island?
With a boat, still has 3.5
I
hours.
can fix the boat. I can fix
You
the
can
boat.
fix
I can
the
fix
boat?
the boat. I can also prepare some spells that help us be one with the water and wind, which you haven't seen me use yet,
You
but
should have used it just now.
I didn't have them prepared.
Okay.
I have to have some. I got to go meditate for a little
Okay,
bit.
All right.
Can't be everything all the time.
There's also all the broken down boats that we can create some sort of Frankenstein conglomerate.
Yeah, could salvage.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Montage.
I believe I can fly.
Should we possibly check those boats for rations?
I think we should get some treasure.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, what are we going to find? Like, dead bodies?
It also, yeah, whatever they might have been carrying might have spoiled.
Dead imps?
Dead imps. Can you eat those?
Anders really got an imp business going on. That's what Sweeney promised him. I promised there'll be imps on this island. So many.
Sweeney had to make some promises to get here.
So how are we getting off this boat?
We're just gonna walk down the gangplank, which wasn't.
You guys are.
thrown
Your
from the
boat is
ship.
close enough.
Yeah.
Like it's bumped up against.
We can
these,
jump
yeah,
to another-
You can jump to, or you guys have little gangplanks that you
Yeah.
you can normally put down and walk up and down for provisions and
Okay.
things.
Yeah, seeing as I'm literally hanging off the side of a crow's nest. Could
Yeah.
anyone help me down?
Oh, yeah. Is there not a ladder?
I mean, no. I mean, most of the ropes were ripped off. Like, you would have
Oh.
to slide down or, like, jump off of it. I wouldn't recommend the jumping, but...
it's horizontal right now.
No. It's smash. You guys have splashback, so it's right
I'll
up.
throw,
So the crow's
I'll
net is
throw
just
a
really
rope up to you and you can tie it off.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Wall of fire.
I'll
Wall of fire.
I'll make
Explode
my
the
way-
boat now?
Throw me down your warhammer and I'll break the mast.
Oh, we should find a wheelbarrow.
So I won't let you don't have to roll for this. So over certain turns, he throws the rope up, tie it off. You swing down.
Awesome.
You'll do it very Errol Flynn. So you get down, and where do you guys go from here? You guys hop on the port and make your way in.
Yep.
Do you know where we're going, Sweeney?
I'm sure we'll find our way.
That doesn't seem.
Making our way down port, walking fast.
Alright.
Ships passing, we're
Okay.
homebound.
Come on,
Okay.
Horace.
Okay.
We've got that song. In our
You guys
hearts.
sing this now as you're walking down.
Come on, +2 charisma.
I'm gonna go to the captain's cabin because the only rations I brought was one bottle of rosé.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna pack that.
That's important.
Yeah, this survived, thank God.
Okay. So you guys have all your provisions, everything you need for the island.
Well, we have what we brought.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your Wolverine. Gloria's with you now,
I've
Izzy?
untied Gloria from the barrel, petted her.
She could
a
be
bit.
like
She's-
BB-8 if she rolls herself on the barrel. She can
Yeah.
follow you guys like.
Yeah, she's a little perturbed, but I calm her down, and I carry her. I'm gonna carry her because she's
Okay.
shaken.
So again, the length of this port is about, think of it like the length of 2 football fields. So it's very long. It outstretches very far out of the island. But you guys are making your way. So as you walk through you see all different colors of ships have been kind of smashed together. So regal royal ships, government ships, small fishing boats, things of all different kinds have been mangled and smashed together. Some of them have sunk deeper than others. So in areas you're walking through, you're actually stepping through water. So it's up to about your knees when you're walking. Some areas you're climbing over, you're a little bit higher. So you're going up and down along this port. So as you get about halfway through, you do feel the waves kind of pick up a little bit, and you actually feel the boat you're on go up a little bit higher and then poof, back into the water, almost like it was pushed up a little bit, but only slightly. But do you guys continue on?
Sure.
Hey, Horace, wouldn't it be funny if this entire island was a creature?
I don't think it would be funny.
Okay. Not just a little bit, like a little
I don't
funny.
know. We
Little.
might have a different sense of humor.
Okay.
You guys are a little bit over, almost about 2/3 down, and you hear a light whistling. I'd like you all to roll perception. So it's a D20.
7.
7 for Ander.
7.
7 for Izzy. Horace.
3.
3 for Horace. Sweeney.
19.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't hear anything.
So all three of Ander, Izzy, and Horace are kind of like, hey, you guys hear like a loud whistling. Sweeney, you see off to the right on the top area of one of the ships where like a captain's cabin has been like mangled and cracked upwards, so it's actually flipped, so it's facing up into the air. Mm-hmm. You actually see what looks like some type of blue-skinned thing is moving around inside the cabins, and as you get closer, it stops, and you don't see it anymore.
Can I do a nature check based on what I saw? Did I see
roll a
enough to
nature
really?
check. Yeah, you saw enough.
No, I didn't.
Nope. You don't know what that was.
The lowest number on the die.
Okay. So do you guys continue on, or do you want to investigate it?
Guys, there's something moving up in that thing. I've no idea what it is. It's blue, so maybe it's a Smurf. Is that a thing that we have to worry about in our life?
Smurfs.
Are people blue?
I know treasure isn't blue. Keep
I believe they're called
walking.
galgas, Mike. Galgas. And if there's a bunch of them, there's a whole mesh of them.
That's a weird,
It's a really weird.
a weird inside joke.
You saw a person.
I don't know. Something's moving around in that.
Well, they might have rations. Let's ask them.
All right, cool. Let's see what happens.
So you guys go up to the captain's quarter, and again, since it's been flipped up, really the only way to get in are the windows that would typically be out of the back of the boat that face out to the back to see the rear are actually, you would have to open them sideways like a door.
Oh, it's a sideways boat. I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you guys want to go in?
Not especially.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with
How
Sweeney
about
on
this?
this one.
I'm going to unsheath Doris, and I'm going to be like, Doris, tell me what you see. And I'm just going to crack the door and put the hilt in the room.
Okay, so you
hilt.
slide Doris
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Doris the Let's explain a little bit of context for our new
Explorer.
listeners and our
Doris
guests.
the Explorer.
Doris, the talking sword that was
So-
given to me by my mother,
Yep.
whom I love.
And it is a sword made of platinum and gold and all the metallic dragon colors. So you stick it into peak to look somehow,
Yeah.
as the sentient sword does.
Yeah.
I think it has blind sight.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You pull it back out.
Uh-huh.
I saw something scurrying about. He's actually going to roll for perception. He, she, it is going to roll for perception. It's terrible.
What kind
Terrible
of genitals
perception.
do you have, Doris? I haven't ever asked you this.
I do not possess any.
It's a bummer.
I know.
What?
You've talked to me about this at great length. I still do not understand the
remember us
purpose of
talking
them, but unfortunately, I saw something scurry towards the back, but I couldn't make it out.
Scurry like a person?
It looked humanoid a bit. I swear I thought I saw a foot and maybe a hand.
That doesn't necessarily mean it was humanoid.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you don't think it was humanoid? Did you see what it was?
Yeah, did you see
Yeah.
what it was? Sweeney?
Yeah, did you see what it was?
I just said I don't have a dog
Making
in
a
this.
lot of assumptions, okay? Look, I'm just a magical sword, okay? I can only do my best.
Don't talk about yourself that way. You're a special. You're a special.
thank
thing.
you.
Did you replace me
Oh,
with a
thank you.
sword?
Yeah, Sweeney, you left.
Yeah.
Who is this, by the way?
Yeah.
He's a
I was there when you. I didn't look like this. I looked a little different.
Doris. He's a friend. I think maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
what are friends? We haven't talked about that.
Oh.
Friends are people you don't put you inside of.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. We do not have a lot of friends.
Yeah, we don't, do we?
I mean, that's all I got.
Oh, good for you. I'll resheath Doris.
Sure, goodbye. Oh.
I'm kind of tapped on this one.
Why don't we? Why doesn't somebody call out? Why don't we just call out and
Why?
say?
Why?
Do we want to just? Okay, all right.
Why
let's-
don't we just not? We'll just leave it alone. Live it, let live.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move away
It's
as
not
quick.
generally been
Shall we
our
leave immediately?
philosophy.
Shall we leave immediately? And
Anders, do you have any knowledge of? You know sailors? Is this a sailor?
I just passed out standing up. So
Oh, God.
glad to
Okay.
be rejoining. What are we talking about? We're talking about something in there. I believe we heard something. You know what? I'm too curious for my own good. So by myself, not endangering any of my friends, because the thing that keeps a ship together is mutual respect, I will
Oh,
go and investigate solo.
All right.
Ooh,
So,
brave.
Ander, you crack the window, slip inside. Would you like to roll stealth, or would you like to do this very, openly? Sneakily or openly?
He's so drunk. Let's do it openly.
All right.
Yeah.
Just so stumbling into the captain's quarters.
Pretty sure he's more blood, alcohol than blood at this stage.
So, would you like to say, or you just like to perceive? So, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to gain its attention, or talk to it, or just
I think
observe?
we're gonna go in and call out to it. Yeah, we're gonna go and grab its attention.
So, what would you like to say? You can just yell into the room.
Hey, handy foot thing. What are you?
You see some scurrying around what was the desk in the captain's quarters that's been slid towards the wall now. You see a blue hand with webbed fingering between the fingers itself pull itself up, and you see the top of what look like two black eyes and blue kind of slippery head. And you hear...
Yuck.
looking at you quizzically.
I'm gonna call the others into the room and see if they'll respond. I think this needs to be seen. I don't feel as if I'm in any danger just yet. I mean, it's creepy, but it's not. I don't think it's made a charge at me or anything yet.
No, it hasn't.
Okay.
It's just still hanging behind the desk.
Guys,
Yep.
you need to see this hand foot thing
Okay.
all right.
if you'd like.
So,
Comes on in.
do you guys climb in?
Yeah.
So you guys climb into the captain's quarters.
Sure.
You can see now what Andrew's been looking at.
Okay.
You see the slippery blue and white dotted skin. It almost looks like aquatic in nature, like how the skin, the blue and the white mix, look familiar to what you might have seen with a fish or a shark or something like that. And you see its two big black eyes, and it starts to pull its head up a little bit higher. It doesn't seem to have a nose. On the back side on either side of its head, where you'd normally see the jawline and where you're starting to see the neck, you actually see gills.
Hi, Captain. We were wondering if you had any rations.
Or can we eat you?
Don't say that about it.
I mean,
It looks up. It pulls itself up above the actual table. You see one of its hands, the one that it had resting on the desk, is still holding itself there. It looks at all of you. Around its neck, it doesn't seem to be wearing anything, just a few tatters of what could have been a loincloth or an outfit, but it's mostly, now you see its entire skin is all blue and white, just like the top of it, and it has a little conch shell around its neck. It takes it and looks at all of you, and it shakes the conch shell lightly around its neck, and you hear a whistling.
Hey, maybe it speaks Elvish. Maybe it's a water elf.
Maybe it's the dinner bell. Oh, yeah. Should I speak Elvish to it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram.
Are you mocking my Elvish accent?
No, I speak Elvish too.
What?
You do?
Shortcut to speaking Elvish is just social media?
Yeah, that's why they speak.
Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook,
MySpace.
Yeah, does it respond to Elvish?
As soon as you speak Elvish to it, its eyes go wide. You see its mouth open and razor sharp teeth. It's back of its gills and the back of its head. You see red start to colors change in its skin.
Bad touch.
I'm going to speak Druidic.
You see its other left hand come up, and it's actually holding the deceased severed head
You
of
said
what looked
other
like...
left hand.
Its left hand, its right hand was on the desk. Its left hand comes up, and it's holding a severed, decapitated head, and you see it just, like, screaming at you.
How fresh is the head?
It looks like it's been decomposing for a
All
while.
right.
So it looks like he could be scavenging. It looks like it could be.
Calm down, everybody. That could have been a bad person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Should I speak
Each of you roll perception for me.
6.
Ander 6.
7.
Sweeney is 7. Izzy?
15.
15 for Izzy. Horace?
20.
20. Nice. So Izzy and Horace, you guys are back towards the windows where you entered. You see out of the corner of your eyes, you see movement outside of the ships. You see what could have been 2 or 3 figures moving towards you from the other side of the ship where you guys were originally.
I'm gonna blow up the ship.
Okay. I'm all about that.
Can we make
think the
another?
same.
Can we make another nature check about this thing and see what it is?
You can make a nature check.
And I don't only know about the one, and I don't know much about it. 13.
13, from what you can tell, you don't really know what they're called, but you can judge by its body and how it's moving, how you see the webbings in its hands. You know these are primarily aquatic creatures.
How big is it?
It's about a human size.
Oh.
They're not small, they're not bigger than you, but they are human size. And you can tell, judged by its facial expressions, it does not look very happy.
Guys, you see those webbed hands? I think it's aquatic.
I think it's aquatic in nature, and it's not happy.
Just as you're debating between each other, you see it drop the head. It reaches down, and you see it pull up what looks like an elongated piece of stone and reef that has been sharpened to look like a sickle. And just as this happens, you hear a loud thud on the roof of the captain's quarters above you, and you hear scurrying outside, and the creature jumps over the desk and comes right at you. I'd like you all to roll for initiative.
Oh, no. 18.
Nice.
18. So Ander 18. Sweeney?
21.
Oh boy. Izzy?
7.
I'll go last.
Horace?
1 million. I mean, 15.
Very high.
15.
20 turns in a row.
Got 9 natural 20s on my initiative.
Super advantage.
Super advantage. It's my favorite. My new favorite thing.
Hello, small aquatic creature. Have you heard about Teddy's Tin Shop?
Oh, I know. Missed opportunity.
Yeah,
Missed opportunity.
We'll get back to that.
You know what? We can tuck a pamphlet into its dead body once we...
For future reference.
Yeah.
You see how we killed this horrible fish thing? If you want more
Magic item.
of this, go to Teddy's
If you want to
Tin
do
Shop.
this too, go to Teddy's Tin Shop.
Yep.
All right, Sweeney, your first act. What do? You've got a pissed off looking fish creature running at you with a coral-like scythe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do magic missile at it. I guess. It's a thing.
Negotiations, Evan.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what it is or what it wants. So I can just imagine bad. So let's just do some magic missiling. That's the max damage I can do with magic missile.
Jesus.
That is 15 damage.
Wow. Okay.
That's the best roll.
So where are you hitting it? It's not dead, but you look like you do some serious
Sternum.
damage. Just all 3 shots straight to the sternum?
Yeah, I want to back it off from me, which I know Magic Missile doesn't actually do.
You
But
don't know if it has a sternum.
that's true, I don't. Thank you for helping.
Don't assume about these
Yeah,
creatures, Mike.
thank you for showing me my ignorance.
All right, Ander, you're up next.
I'm gonna go into rage mode because
Oh, wow.
I think Ander at this point has a flashback of a very similar aquatic type creature back in his youth
Ooh.
that actually ate his dessert
Oh,
before
boy.
he had a chance to take a bite out of it. So
Oh.
he's really angry about this dessert, and
Yeah.
we're talking like one of those like amazing medieval type of desserts.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
We don't need to
pudding.
describe them
Yeah.
because everyone knows
Yeah,
about
everybody
yeah.
knows about that.
yeah, just amazing.
Anders, you do know that's a form of racism you're practicing, right?
them. Cake racism?
Well, no, I mean, because somebody that looks like this ate a dessert at one point
Yeah.
doesn't mean they all do this.
The more you know. The more you know.
And
Friday Night Quest.
And as a stereotyper, so
Oh, good.
He throws that Z word around. Well, he's trying not to anymore.
Yeah, he's trying to.
so he gets really angry and he grabs his hand axe and starts swinging away. So
And it's this captain's quarters small enough for you to run up and so you're just going to charge right up and hit him in
Cool.
the face with a
Yeah.
hand axe.
big Happy Gilmore type swing at it, going from
Oh, going low to high.
south
All right.
to north. 14 plus 4. So
Yeah.
Plus 6.
You hit.
So 20. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Nice.
hit him
Nice.
soundly.
Perfect.
So roll for that damage,
Perfect.
And you have more attacks.
and you have more attacks. When you rage, you can do 3 attacks total.
He doesn't have to, though.
He doesn't have to, but he can do 3 if he
He's
wants.
an angry dude, so that's with the hand axe.
You mean every turn you just get 3 attacks?
When you're raging, barbarians are crazy
sorry,
strong. At that
Wait,
level, yeah.
I forgot to roll Gloria's initiative.
Please roll Glory's initiative.
Yeah, Gloria, the most
that's
important
9.
character we've got with us.
She can fight.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying.
Does Gloria get a different initiative from you if she's a familiar? I thought she acts on your turn.
Oh, maybe.
Everybody stop. Let's see what the Wolverine does.
Okay, Ander, you were rolling for damage. What'd you get?
First one was 9.
You haven't made the second attack
No,
yet,
no,
right?
no.
So you did 9 damage. Finish him. So you go from south to
Oh.
north with your hand
Oh,
axe.
wow. Okay.
And how do you kill him?
I think I go south to north with a great run up, great form, and with the hand axe's very northern point, I think it sticks right in the sternumish area, I believe is the correct term.
Yeah.
Because we can't assume. And
Please don't.
immediately splits him into, as he goes flying in the air, right before he touches the ground, I get to kiss both my biceps, look back at my friends, and he lands behind me in 2 separate pieces.
Just like a smile on your face, like, look what I did.
Rad.
So as it dies and hits the floor in a thud, you'd see blue blood pool out of it, and you see the whistling on its conch stop.
Oh.
So just as this happens, you feel the boat begin to rock and shake around you.
Uh-oh.
And you hear noises from outside of the boat. Basically, you hear more whistling from other conchs, essentially, just outside. 1, 2, 3. And, oh, geez, here we go. I'm going to roll. I'd like each of you to roll for me a dexterity check.
I didn't want to come in here. Oh. Really didn't want to come in here.
Horace, what'd you get?
24.
Oh, is this a check or a saving throw?
A saving throw. Izzy?
6.
Sweeney?
6.
Ander?
16.
Wow. Okay. So both Horace and Ander, you feel the boat start to bend and lift almost out of the water in a moment. And in a reaction, you guys kind of leap back a little bit out of where the center of the room is bending. Sweeney and Izzy, you guys are standing near each other near the back of the captain's quarters. You don't feel this in time, but the bottom of the room you're in cracks and opens up, and the jaws of a giant shark leaps up and goes to snap at Sweeney. That is a hit. 19. Take 22 damage.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Wow.
All right, yeah, I just take 22 damage.
Take 22 damage.
Oh my
and
God.
Butts.
both Izzy and Sweeney, from the gaping hole is left, fall down through the ship into the water.
Oh, no.
That took a turn, guys.
Oh, no.
All right.
Sweeney!
Horace, it's your turn.
I'm going to jump into the water after them.
Okay.
Doris out.
With Doris out and with full plate armor on and everything?
full on Legend of Zelda 2 downward sword jump.
Rock out with your Doris
Just
out.
Yeah.
Doris out, diving right into the water after them.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so you dive into the water.
Can I make an attack on the shark?
Yeah, so as you break into the water, you see the shark has, it's not holding on to Sweeney. It just basically took a huge bite out of the side of you. I mean, probably cut up you real bad. You see the shark is kind of hovering around the hole beneath. As you dip down, you look around under the water and you see a bunch of little sharks. They're out around. They're not near you, but this looks like the only one big shark under the hull of the ship. So you're right in front of it. What do you do? Swing away?
Yeah. I'm gonna stab because that's easier to do underwater.
Yeah.
That's not a good one. That's a 13.
You hit, actually.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big shark.
Okay. 11. And
Okay.
I'm gonna stab again because I get an extra attack just naturally. That's a hit also. If it's above 13.
It is.
Okay.
If it's above 13, then you hit every time.
Okay, and then that's 13.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge and stab again.
All right.
And that is also above 13, and that's a 13.
Oh, geez.
13 damage.
Nice. Now you've basically gone right at, I would say, the front of its face.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're stabbing right around the mouth. You've chipped off a couple teeth, but
Ooh.
sharks have quite a bit of them.
Okay.
It looks hurt, but not badly hurt.
Okay.
This is a massive creature. Just to give you guys an idea of the scale of this thing, it's about 30 feet long.
Okay.
This is a massive, massive shark. But you've dug in real deep, and that last one was 13, so that would put it at cool. All right, wow. You did some damage, but it looks like it's still holding in there. So, just as this occurred and you saw Horace dive into the water, Ander, you see out of the corner of your eye, breaking through the glass, another one of these small creatures that you just split into two.
Oh.
It looks down at the one right next to you that's just been split in half, blood everywhere.
Yeah.
It pulls out its coral scythe and dives right at you, making 2 attacks. So... Oh, God. I don't think either of those hit you. 12 or what about 5? Does 12 or 5 hit your AC?
No, I'm 15.
They do not. Yeah, you're 15 AC. So
Nice.
it jumps at you. It tries to bite, and you knock it out of the way. It swings with its coral scythe, but you step back, and it just misses you. For cinematic purposes, I would imagine you step back. Your foot was just over the hole where the shark came. So you're like,
Yeah.
just over the edge. So now, just as that happened, that loud thud you heard above the roof, you hear it moving around over the top. You hear it thud right behind the other end of the captain's quarters, and you see a giant fish-like fist punch through the wall and grab the side of the wood and rip it back through. You see stepping through the other side of the captain's quarter is similar to the fish-type person in front of you, but much larger, more intimidating. You can see that she has this long kind of silver plated garb across the front of her chest and down her legs. You can see she's carrying 2 giant coral scythes in either hands, and you can see she's staring deadly daggers at you. She's not doing anything else because she is ripped through into the room, but now she's squaring down with you, her and the other one. So now...
Ow.
I guess Gloria's turn, but I guess if you guys are acting simultaneously, it's going to be Gloria and then you, Izzy. So you guys can just act simultaneously. So both of you are underwater right now. So you're not too...
I am in the water.
You're only wearing leather armor, so you won't have disadvantage to swim back up, but the giant shark is right near you. What would you like to do at this point?
It's too bad we don't have a scimitar.
A snowmatar.
Yeah,
A snowmatar?
that'd be nice.
I remember that.
Yeah, back in the day.
Remember when you guys weren't fighting giant sharks underwater?
I remember when we fought a
It was
demon.
Just demons? Wasn't that nicer?
Yeah, it was so much nicer.
Great.
I miss the days when it was just demons.
So I'm in the water. Is Gloria in the water? She can't swim.
Gloria's in the water.
Oh, God damn it. So how could I... so she can't do anything.
I feel like you went
dying.
out and you bought a liability.
She's just... her little arms are just going.
Gotta learn sometime.
She's just sinking. No. I'm gonna have her action be clings to Izzy's back.
Good.
That's her one check.
That's good, yeah.
Done. Move on to Izzy. Bad news bears. What could we do?
Summon some bad
Turn
news
into a
bears.
bear and just sink.
What are we
Bears
no,
can
bears
swim.
Yeah, I
Bears
know.
swim.
I know. Not polar bears. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's not like they
DM
have
Fiat. DM Fiat.
Polar bears cannot swim. You die immediately.
It's canon now. I I want you all to die for rolling up new characters.
Yeah. I'm going to conjure animals at this point.
Oh, nice. Yes. All right. Conjure some animals.
So Gloria's just clung to my back, and I know, okay, and I concentrate really, really hard, and then extend both my arms, and from the depths of both my left and right hands, tentacles shoot up.
Whoa.
So I'm going to conjure 2 large octopuses.
All right. Ultimate underwater battle.
The best.
Oh, you think you're bad? I got 2 octopuses.
Giant octopuses.
I think it's octopi.
That's true.
Sorry.
We should ask them.
Yeah, let's ask
The
them what
freshly
they
born
prefer.
octopuses. Or
What they
octopi.
prefer.
Octopi.
Yeah, and then that's my action. Then they are going to...
Do you have to
They-
roll
they
initiative?
roll-
They
they
roll
roll
for
initiative,
initiative.
right?
So when they go, yeah.
I assume
If you roll low enough, they'll go next.
I assumed you're not creating these animals. You're pulling them from another universe.
They're fae.
Oh, yeah, they're fey creatures.
So they could have been eating dinner.
Yeah, they could have just been watching Netflix. I mean, they could have been having a good old time.
They could have been on a date.
Yeah, these 2 were on a date.
So Lefty's at 16.
Canonically, these are dating octopi.
I don't date a lot. Every once in a while I get pulled into another universe to fight. So, it gets kind of weird. And
So what's the initiative, Izzy, for, and are we going to give them names? Lefty, righty?
My animals are always lefty and righty.
Lefty, righty. Makes sense, out of your hands.
We've done that in the before.
Yep. So Lefty, what's Lefty's
Lefty's
initiative?
16?
Last time you definitely gave the bears names.
Did I give them names?
Bruno and Bella.
Bruno and Bella.
What's their initiative? What's Lefty's initiative?
Lefty's 16, righty's 20.
Dex
then
modifier or
their
initiative modifier. Do they have either? Dex would be the easiest one.
+1.
+1. Okay.
So 17 and 21.
Okay. So now we go back to the top of the initiative. Sweeney, it's your turn. Your blood is pooling out of you.
That seems bad.
And as you look around, Sweeney, you will notice underwater that
Sharks?
you see some of the sharks start to turn. And there are a lot of them around this reef. Good for you guys to not jump in the water when you were on that boat. That would have been a whole nother bit of business. But they're sharks now.
We got 3 people in the sea right now. We got Horace, we got Izzy, and we got me. I feel like you guys can handle yourselves.
I'd swim back up.
Bye.
I'm going to use my full action. Well, how far am I from the surface? How far am I from shore?
From the water, you plunked into the water. You didn't get pulled in.
Right.
So you're probably only about 10 feet down.
Okay, so I can swim up. Can I get to dry land?
You can swim up. You'll get to like a lower deck. Because remember, this shark came up through multiple decks in the ship. So you can get up to the bottom hull if you swim up. So you're going to be making an athletics check.
Yep.
You don't have plate or anything like that, so you're not making with disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. I rolled an 18 plus...
Yeah. You swim like a
Yeah.
ninja straight up through the water.
As ninjas are notorious
Yeah.
for their swimming ability.
Notorious.
Yep.
And I'm just going to spend my whole turn just running up the stairs and just getting up through
Okay,
the
so you're going to do a
planks.
double move. So your first swim, you and pull yourself out of the water, and then you're just going to be... Now, you can try to climb up, straight up the hole that the shark made, which is going to be through a couple holes to get up where Ander is, or you can try to like go out a side door and run up the side of the cracked ship.
I'd rather do that. I don't want to try going up the broken parts that he broke through.
Okay, so you'll be running up the side of the ship, basically pulling yourself along the
Yeah.
railings as
Running
the ship
along
is
with-
tilted upwards into the pointing into the water.
With my staff and everything's just soaked and yeah.
Okay, great. Ander, it's your turn. You're facing down one of these regular warrior type fish people that has that singular coral scythe, and then one giant female one with 2 double scythes.
Oh. Am I still in rage from my previous attack?
Yeah.
Or is that... is
Yeah,
that-
you can hold your rage if you like.
Okay, so
as long as you either get hit or hit something, you keep your rage.
You don't even have to hit. You just have to be basically making attacks
As long
or
as you're
being
attacking.
attacked. Yeah.
Cool.
As long as you're not like meditating or listening to music or doing
Yeah.
like yoga positions,
You have your
you're
iPod
always
in right
raging.
now? Is there?
Nah, no.
Okay,
no.
then you're still raging. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still mad about this dessert, and I'm getting real pissed off.
Now there's double the stereotype action going on.
This lady, I mean, it looks like a lady.
It
so
looks like it. You can. I mean, you can actually, Ander, roll a nature check because you are a pirate, a sailor on the seas.
Yeah.
So let's see if
And
you
an
know
arousal check. Roll.
Yeah. know a little bit more about those creatures.
Ooh.
That was good.
-1, 13.
-1. You know just about as much as Sweeney did. So you know that these are fish aquatic-like creatures. Nothing more than that.
Cool. Well, I think I'm gonna double time this. Thinking about my desert, I'm gonna frenzy attack.
Okay, so that means you will get advantage on your attack.
Nice. Yes.
But I will get advantage back against you, anyone that attacks you next
Yeah.
turn. Okay.
Oh no, that's reckless attack. You want to do that?
Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Because frenzy attack is 3 attacks.
Oh, no. Frenzy is 3 attacks. I thought you were doing a reckless attack.
Oh, let's
You
frenzy.
can do both.
Oh.
That means you can make 3 attacks, and your first attack has advantage. That means you roll 2 die and take the higher.
So I can stack frenzy and reckless.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, who are you going for? Are you going for the big, it looks like the big leader, or are you looking to go for the warrior right in front of you?
I'm gonna go for the chick.
All right.
Yeah.
So you will have to run past the one next to you. So it will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, maybe.
Just, you know.
Okay, you know what? Let's go for the
guy right into the one right in front of you?
let's go
Okay.
Well, maybe burn an attack on him. You have advantage. You might be able to just kick him down and...
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these hand axes
Okay.
and I'm going to start spinning Link style on Super Smash Bros.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I think we're all aware of that.
Yep.
And so I'm going to burn my first attack on this dude.
Okay,
And
so
see-
roll 2 d20s. So roll it twice and take the higher.
13 and 10
plus 7.
plus 7.
Yeah, you hit. These guys are not that well armored.
And it's plus 6.
So 9 for the first.
9 total?
Yes.
Okay. So you dig into him pretty hard. He's still up, but he looks like he took a pretty palpable hit there.
Cool. So I've got another hit.
No,
No, that's-
That was your first attack. Now you still have 2 more attacks. Do you want to put more on the guy in front of you, or do you want to run past him?
Let's aim for the exact spot where I just hit him, which
All right.
just to the left of the rib-ish area.
I thought this would work in one swing. Let me try this again.
5 and 2. Oh.
So 5 plus
7.
12? You still hit.
Oh yes. Awesome. So I'm gonna aim for the same spot, and I get a 7.
7 total?
Yes.
Okay. He's looking like he's on his last
Oh my
legs.
gosh.
He's pretty messed up.
Okay.
So do you want to burn that last attack on him?
Yeah. So while I'm still spinning, I'm actually gonna jump and see if this last attack can
Mario
finish him
style,
off.
hit him on
Yeah.
the top of his head and just crush him into the ground?
Mixing Mario and Link together in the same
Ooh,
move.
the ultimate combo.
Let's see how we go. 15 on the first, 5 on the second, so take the 15.
No matter what you add to that, it will hit.
Cool. So let's jump up. And another 7.
Yeah, so finish him. How do you kill him? By
Nice.
jumping on top of him.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to serve him fillet style. I think pretty much as I spin, I decapitate his head, and as it falls, sort of like a helicopter, it'll slice it up
Oh my
into
God.
perfectly thinly sliced pieces.
Jeez.
And as they land on the floor, right before they land, I'm actually going to heel kick it soccer style onto an old rusty dinner plate hanging on the cabinet.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
And I'm going to kiss the biceps too, because that's my thing. So that's it.
very nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
I love
It's
it.
gotta be intimidating.
In fact, roll an intimidation check for me real quick.
Yeah.
I am inspired. I think inspiration is.
I will actually give him inspiration for that too.
Oh,
that
that's
was
pretty
a,
good.
That was a great, great display of murder.
11 intimidation.
Okay, not enough.
Okay.
Not enough to shake her, but she seems very like, whoa, okay, didn't expect that to happen. No, most people probably wouldn't.
So inspiration is something that you have that you can spend at any point.
Okay.
Or you can give it to a friend, and it gives you advantage on a check.
it
or
lets you
something.
it lets you roll a die twice, like you've been doing with your attacks.
Oh, awesome.
So if at any time you're like, I really need to make this happen, you can burn your inspiration, your
Cool.
one that you have.
And
Okay.
you can do it even after you rolled.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you give it to someone who, after their first roll, can you
Yeah.
give it to them? Okay, cool. Awesome.
That's the cool thing about it.
All right, so it's righty and lefty's turns.
I'm in the water, right, with this
Yep.
shark, and it's close to me.
Gloria's on your back. Now
Gloria's
it's
on my
not your
back.
turn. It's lefties and righties. though.
Where's Horace?
Horace is in the water with you, attacking the giant shark, poking at it in the face.
Okay, but I still haven't come up for air. Yeah.
No, not yet. But it's only been about 6 seconds.
Okay.
So I won't make you guys roll for that just yet. It'll have to be a little bit longer for you guys to run out of air.
Okay. Lefty's gonna do tentacles, melee, weapon attack on the shark, the giant shark.
Smack it in the face.
Not good. Not good. I think that's a 9.
9 to hit?
Yeah.
No, that misses.
Yeah.
So the shark backs up just as the tentacle swings and it misses its face. All right, righty's turn now.
Righty. Righty's gonna do the same thing for now. Let's see if I can roll better.
7.
Sorry, that's not enough.
They're just wiggling.
The shark's
You
a
just
little
see
confused,
wiggly
like, what is happening?
tentacles.
These 2 octopi came out of her
They
hands.
like smack me in the face. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's it. That's all Righty and Lefty can do.
They're just getting tangled up.
Yeah.
Okay. Ander, you can see as the huge fish like challenger in front of you, through the hole, you can see behind her, you see what looks like a more thin physique, another female fish-like creature
gosh.
wearing long robes. You can't see her black eyes because they look like they're closed. It looks like she's keeping her focus on something. And you hear, I would actually roll a perception check for me.
Cool. 5.
5. Okay, you don't notice anything else. What I'd like you to do, I'd like you to make a wisdom check for me. It is a wisdom saving throw.
20.
20.
Plus 0.
Okay, so you feel the water that's around your body, like the moisture. You feel like for a moment you are being restricted in some way, and you hear almost what feels like a siren song in the back of your mind, and then it fades. You manage to shake it off of you, but it was there for a moment. You were feeling like almost the moisture was tightening in your body, like your skin and your body was becoming almost like stone, like you were being held.
Oh, wow.
But it's gone. It's no longer there.
Okay.
So, Horace, it's your turn.
I'm still near the shark, right?
Yeah, you're right in front of it.
Okay. I'm
Stabbing at
gonna
it.
stab again,
Yeah, go for it.
and I get 2 attacks, so I'm gonna stab twice. That's both hits according to the 13.
If it's 13 or higher.
So first attack does 12,
Nice.
and then 18.
Oh, wow.
18 for the second.
I get
30 damage in one shot.
Yeah, I get plus 10 to my damage.
Oh, yeah, so you did 30 damage
Yeah,
to the shark.
30 damage.
Jeez. Okay, wow. It is starting to look pretty hurt now.
Okay.
You've started stabbing into its gills, and you see blood pooling out the side of the
There's
shark.
a big cloud of blood around
Yeah,
us
a
now.
cloud of blood around the shark. You see neighboring sharks as... I would actually roll a perception check for me real quick.
Okay. 1.
You do not see anything. Never mind.
There's a lot of
You
blood in the
are-
water.
Your
Yeah, there's a
eyes are
lot of
closed.
blood in your face. You're like, yes!
So if I kick away from the shark, because I have a move action, if I kick away from the shark, do I know enough that the other sharks might start attacking the big shark?
Do you
roll a nature check.
Do you know with your perception check that there are other sharks?
He doesn't know that there are other sharks.
Oh, okay, then I won't even
Yeah.
make that choice.
Okay, the shark's turn is going to open its jaws wide and try to chomp at you, Horace. Just
Okay.
one big attack.
Oh my god.
Wow. I think it might actually miss. That's a 14. Yeah, your AC is a 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, at the end of your turn, I'd like you to roll an athletics check because you're going to start sinking.
I have really good athletics. I got a 20.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. So you managed to hold your buoyancy, but normally with your armor, you would start to just drop like a stone.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm a remarkable athlete.
So the shark, in its own cloud of its own blood, tried to bite at you, but it couldn't see through it and managed to miss you.
Idiot.
Stupid shark.
Punch it on the nose. Hates that.
All right, so the it would have been the creature that was in front of you, but you destroyed it, Link and Mario style. So the one in front of you, the massive female fish-like creature with the 2 coral scythes, eyes you down and charges full right at you, swinging with both coral scythes at you. So this is actually 3 attacks.
And they have advantage.
Oh, that's right. Oh, boy.
Advantage.
So one of them crit.
No.
So from the crit, you're going to take 18 damage.
Ooh.
What?
And then from the other 2, you're going to take 13 each. Because your AC is a 15, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was, those were all well above 20 to hit, and one was a crit. So that's going to be, so you take 18 from the one that crit, and then you take 13, so whatever that math adds up to is a lot of damage.
I guess we'll never know.
26 plus 18.
We'll
26 plus 18.
never
We can't do that math. Impossible.
44?
44, guys, for everyone at home. Whoever got there first, give yourself a star.
44.
40.
Sorry, Sweeney, too late. 44 damage.
That hurt.
Now, as a barbarian, don't barbarians have some type of...
Oh, yeah, it's halved.
It's halved. So don't take the full 44 damage.
Oh.
You only take 22.
Oh.
Because it's actually just piercing and slashing damage.
Is that the first damage you've taken this?
No, I took a -2 from the fall on
From
the
the fall on the
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That wouldn't have been reduced, yeah. It's
That wouldn't
falling
have been
damage.
But you will take half because barbarians are tough as nails. But that's still 22 damage.
Wow, that's cool.
Barbarians are awesome. They have
Yeah.
advantage on initiative, and they take half damage from pretty much any kind of weapon.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
it's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
It's pretty much any normal damage
Yeah.
that isn't magical. All right. Gloria and Izzy, your turn.
With conjure animals, my concentration has to be on moving them, or
No, they rolled for initiative.
okay. Oh gosh, what am I gonna?
I'll double
do?
check,
I
but-
don't have anything that is beneficial in this sort of terrain or situation. Unfortunately,
Do you want to get out of the water?
I prepared poorly. Yes, I'm gonna swim to the
Swim up to the
surface.
surface? Okay, so you swim by roll for me just like a straight athletics check. Just swimming.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do have to issue commands, but it's not your action.
5.
5. Okay, so you don't quite find the surface of where you'd be coming up out of the water. But the thing is also, as Sweeney just mentioned, it sounds like you would actually have to give commands to them. So you'd actually probably need to be in close proximity. So it might be good to like find the hole to get some breath and then dip your head back under. But you couldn't quite find it, but you got pretty close to the hole when you swim up.
Okay.
All right, Sweeney, it's your turn. You're pretty close now. You come up to the other side of the captain's deck where the windows are,
Okay.
so you can push through and open up one of those windows that kind of open out.
And I see the one who's looks like she's in robes and things, right?
From your angle, you can't.
Okay.
So you would have to. You remember, it's a small hole. It was just Ander could see straight through.
So the only villain I can see is
the big one in front of him.
That's fair. I'll go ahead and firebolt it because it feels like fish don't like fire.
Sure.
I don't know if they've ever met fire.
Oh yeah.
They might
light.
worship you as their god.
Oh my gosh. 17 plus 8 to hits, so I'm gonna guess that's gonna do it.
No. Yes. No. That does hit. That hits.
Holy crap.
Good or bad?
No, good, real good. 17 fire damage.
Oh wow.
I rolled a 9 and an 8.
Nice one.
That was a lot of damage.
Wow. That was
And then I have some move left.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to get that close, but can I slide with my move and then kick the other fish person into the water? The dead
the one that was dead?
Yeah, because I know there's
You'll
sharks.
be right next to them fighting.
Yep, then no-
Because remember, he's
Nope.
fighting over top of the bodies of the 2 people he just took
Then
out.
nope, not doing that.
So you're basically on the other side of the big giant shark hole, is what
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, basically.
So he's on one side of it. You're on the other side of the room
Okay.
where the giant hole was.
I don't want to get any closer.
It looks like you did a good amount of damage. That fire looks like it scorched up her bluish skin, and she looks pissed.
Did she look like? Can I make a check to see if she might be like vulnerable to that kind of damage, or is it just that
You
I
can
rolled?
you can roll an insight.
Yeah, let's see. Or is it just that I rolled baller? Well, I didn't roll baller then. I'm gonna guess that a 3 plus 4 is
You don't know
not-
anything.
No, I don't know much about that.
All right, Ander, it's your turn. You've got this. She just took a big chunk out of you.
Yeah. I'm still angry.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know why anymore, but I am.
It's not about the cake anymore. It never was about the cake.
Something more. It's time to take another swing. I think I'm gonna.
Is it hammer?
I'm gonna pull out my warhammer. It is hammer time. I'm gonna pull out.
Don't you dare prompt him.
Don't you help him, Jay. He's a returning guest. He can come up with his own puns.
Fine.
I'm going to equip my warhammer, face square on with this lady, and I'm gonna take a big swing at her. I think.
Go right ahead.
Do you want to do the advantage thing again? You don't have to.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll frenzy attack.
Okay, so
but
you get
but not reckless, because that last advantage really got me.
Yeah, it
so,
did.
Yeah. So I'm gonna frenzy attack. 19.
19, you will hit.
Perfect. Oh, is it D10? Oh,
Bigger.
Hell yeah. That's a 10.
plus
4 plus 2 because you're raging.
6. 16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of damage.
Cool. So I roll a D20 again for the second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is 13.
You will miss with that one.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Is that it for my hits?
You have one more
I get
swing.
one more? Oh, awesome. So I missed the second swing, but Oh no, I definitely missed that one. That's 11.
You missed that one. So you got one really good connect, and it kind of knocks her off balance. So your last two must have just missed. So now it is lefty and righty's turn.
Woohoo.
Octopi extraordinaires.
Lefty's gonna do tentacles again. Nice. 23.
Hits. Nice big old smack on the side of that shark's face.
So what happens when this is, it can only do one target, so it's going to be the shark. It's going to cause 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Nice big old smack in the face.
13.
All right.
Bludgeoning damage to the shark. Now, if the target is a creature, which it is, it's grappled. It needs to do a DC 16 to escape.
And what, a DC save of what?
16.
Oh, is it dex or is it strength or?
Escape DC 16.
It's grappled, right?
Yeah.
That's strength.
Strength,
That's
yeah.
strength.
Straight up
Okay.
strength. Ooh, that's pretty good for that shark.
I wonder why.
Just a 12, so not good enough, I don't think. What is it?
Oh, it is restrained. This lefty can't use its tentacles on another target, but it's just restrained. So
Yeah.
it can't move. It can't. I'm gonna guess.
And righty's attacks actually has advantage against it. 'Cause it's not moving.
For grappled?
Yeah, if it's grappled, if you're restrained.
If it's restrained, you're right.
Creatures that are attacking it have advantage. So righty can now attack with 2d20s, take the higher.
Giant octopuses don't really have like attacks. It could also tentacle and try to like squeeze it.
Yeah, but isn't that it's a attack though?
It's bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can be
might as
considered an
well.
attack.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe its tentacles focus more on the mouth area.
Sure.
Because even though
Its tentacles focus on its emotions.
yeah, get that mouth closed.
Shut up, shark. Remember you have advantage.
I rolled the same number twice.
What is it? What is it?
8 plus 5, so that it's a 13.
You hit. What? Smack in the shark's face.
11.
11 damage, all right.
And
I'm sorry, 12.
I think if it breaks out of one of them, it has to break out of the other one too. And it only has one action, so it's definitely going to be...
it'll roll to break out of both at the end of each its turns, but if it doesn't get both, it's still going to be restrained by one.
But it's an action to...
It's not an action, it's just a save you make at the end of your turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you're like on fire and held, you still roll to like get out of those things at the end of a turn.
Fair enough.
It's not something it has to do in its turn. It won't be able to do any actions other than try to bite the tentacles that are on it.
Gotcha.
But it won't, it just will roll to try to escape them at the end of its turn.
Does Horace understand that these octopi actually work for her?
I believe I have to imagine he does. I mean, you can roll insight.
Okay.
He might at least understand that they are not attacking.
Yeah, they're
him.
not attacking.
So he might be like, maybe I'll deal with them after
Okay.
this giant shark.
Okay.
So, well, it's not Horace's turn just yet. So lefty and righty went. So now again, the female fish-like creature in robes just outside, who you can still barely see at this point, it looks like she's opened her eyes and has turned her gaze to the wizard that's just slipped in the back and kind of peeks around the corner and eyes you, Sweeney.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing I see her now.
I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Butts.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Okay. So you feel the moisture in your body begin to almost harden like stone.
Oh, that's hot.
And you can't move, and you are suddenly paralyzed.
That's a good paralyzed sound.
Thanks.
Or mine would be more like...
So as paralyzed, you cannot speak, you cannot move. So even if you're doing magical spells that require verbal components, you cannot do anything.
Or somatic components, because I can't move my hands.
Exactly. You cannot move, cannot speak. Everything that attacks you has advantage, and you automatically fail strength and dexterity
You can
checks.
wet yourself, though, probably.
I don't think I can. I don't have any...
You soil yourself.
She's also going to extend her right hand, and you see light start to form out of her palm and fires right at you.
I wish I could cast shield right now. Oh. I bet. Yeah, that's...
No, that might not be good enough, though.
It doesn't get a 13?
8 is the highest of those two. Wow. So you see a bright light fire out, but catch on there's just a hole that she's looking through. Yeah. Catches on one of the wood, so she doesn't quite aim it correctly. So, Horace, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's take care of the shark once and for all.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Shucks.
Couple more stabs underwater to the shark's face. Both their hits. 18 damage plus 12 damage. Plus 11 damage.
Plus 11 damage.
Yeah.
So that is So it's a total of 29 damage.
29 damage.
So it is like just skewered just all over, blood coming out everywhere. It looks like it's almost out. It's still a little bit alive, but it's just barely there.
I'm betting you can let this one go. I'm not there.
Now, I'd like you to roll perception for me, please.
Even if I were, I couldn't speak.
Bad perception roll again.
Blood in the water.
5, you are just blood all over the water. You don't notice anything else.
Since I do see it almost dying, I am going to start swimming away from it.
So you're going to start swimming up to the hole?
I'm going to start swimming
But you're not a very good athlete, are you?
No, yeah.
I'm remarkable.
So
I've heard that.
So you're actually going to roll disadvantage for your swimming.
Okay, my worst was 14.
You still manage to swim to the hole, and you can pull yourself up.
Nice.
So that you'll be able to pull yourself up into that hole. You won't be able to run up further. Okay, yeah, it's the shark's turn. So the shark is just pretty badly beaten. It's going to try to open its jaws and bite at Lefty. Okay. So 1 single attack.
You know what I forgot to do is roll advantage against it when I was attacking.
Didn't matter.
I could have crit.
Well, it could have crit.
Yeah.
You know what? Roll.
Yeah, let's see if
roll
I
one
critical. No crits.
Okay. So just double checking. So Lefty, will it hit on a 15?
No.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Slippery. Jeez. It is a 16 or higher AC. I underestimated those octopi.
Oh, wait. Armor class?
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's a hit.
Okay, I was going to say, whoa.
Needs
Some
to
ninja
escape.
octopi down
Oh,
there.
you're talking about the
The
escape.
escape is
Oh, no,
16,
yeah.
So, yeah.
No, it's just trying to bite. So Lefty will take 22 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Is Lefty just eaten?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's a
22 damage against a fake creature.
It's a barbarian octopus.
Yeah.
It takes half damage.
It's a paladin,
It's
the other
raging.
one.
Okay, and the shark will try to break out of both, and it's a strength check. So it gets a +6. So 15 and over a 20. 16 to escape. Okay, so it will fail 1. It will break out of probably Lefties because it probably...
So,
Whoa. Let's just imagine it turned and bit at Lefty, so it pulled its tentacles away from the bite,
Okay.
but Righty still held strong. So the shark is still restrained. So now it is... Nope, he's very dead. Okay, so now the big one in front of you, Ander, the one that was just swinging at you that's taken some pretty good hits from your hammer, is swinging back again. Now, unfortunately, it will not get advantage due to your reckless, but you see it smell and take in your blood from it doing damage to you.
Oh, no.
And you see it's the gills along its side start to redden. It looks excited and frenzied in the blood and the damage it's caused. So it will swing again, and unfortunately will swing with advantage. So first one is not a crit, 1 away. So that's good, but it will hit. Second one.
That was tight.
Oh no, it is a crit. I got a 1 and a 20 on that one.
Oh my god.
And then the third one is... That'll still hit, though.
It's 3 attacks?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, it's like raging, kind of.
It's had 3 attacks. This is no
Oh.
joke. No. So
These
you will
things
take...
are-
So from the normal damage, you'll take 21, but then the crit will have done 26.
Okay.
So that's 47 damage, but it's
Halved.
halved, rounded down, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's only...
23.
23. Thank God these are all going against the barbarian.
I would be dead so many times.
So 23 damage from her. So she just up, down, 3 attacks, just like cleaning you across the board with all of her hooks and things. Wow. So now Gloria and Izzy's turn.
I think I'm still swimming towards the surface.
Yep. You're right near there. You swam like pretty close.
Can Horace see her swimming up near
Yeah.
me?
Horse would have passed her. You
Okay.
swam right past Izzy.
Okay.
15.
15? Yeah, you make it up. You can pull yourself out of the water. Remember, you have to... I guess you can focus out of the water, out of game, I guess you could think, like, keep squishing that shark.
It says verbal components.
Yeah.
It's a verbal command in the...
But if I'm out of the water, what I imagine is like I'm pulling myself up off into one of the decks, but I can then turn around and like stick my head underwater and yell. Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend you've kind of pulled yourself into the hole, because that's you would have just gotten yourself out of the hole, and you can do one more move action to keep going up, or do you want to stay right there so you can dip your head down to tell Lefty and Righty to keep squishing on that shark?
I'm going to stay there to keep commanding the octopi.
Okay. All right, Sweeney, it's your turn. You are basically frozen at this point.
Yep,
Not frozen, but you know what I mean.
I gotta break the check, and then
Can you not do it? None of your they all require verbal and moving and things like that.
That's it. That's all of them.
There's nothing that just requires breathing heavily?
No, unfortunately.
Fireball.
But what I'd like to do is try to break the check, and if I do, I'd like to do it. I guess I'm just going to try to duck for cover.
So you do it at the end of your turn. So you're just going to be able to break a check. That's it.
Can I then try to do a performance check to pretend I'm not?
End of your turn. Wisdom check.
I'm out.
Straight wisdom. What'd you roll?
17 plus.
Yeah. So you're out.
Plus 4.
So it got you only for one turn, so you broke out of it. But
That's
remember, now you're capable, so you can throw up shield or
Yes.
counterspell and things, so you can do that.
Oh, I should have countered spell.
Yeah, you should have. Anyways.
Thanks, DM. That was helpful. Good reminder.
Sorry, man.
I forgot. I'm looking at my spell sheet, and I forgot.
Ander, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
So you got this blood-frenzied, crazy fish monstrosity in front of you that just gotten 3 palpable hits on you.
Oh, she's kicking my butt.
Basically, fish barbarian versus barbarian.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing that hammer again. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Go to town.
Let's see how we go.
Are you gonna take advantage this time? Reckless?
No. Let's just do it.
Okay. I would recommend.
Well, here's the thing. It has advantage on you either way.
It has
'cause
advantage
you're
on you
bleeding.
either way.
Oh,
it
does
seems. You
Okay.
can't mechanically tell this, but like I just told you
Okay.
that it has advantage.
Yeah.
So
All right. We're gonna reckless it. Yeah.
just who can out reckless each other? Basically, who can out barbarian the
You have
barbarians?
advantage on me, don't you?
I can tell.
So I'm gonna yeah. Let's start spinning again. We'll pick up the axe and spin.
Or
That
the
link move
hammer?
worked pretty well
Yeah,
before.
with the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
with
what'd
the
you?
hammer this time? And I just rolled a 17 plus 7.
Yep, that'll hit.
24. Yeah.
That's the
Roll
first
again
one.
and see if you can crit.
13 plus 7. No.
Yeah. You know what also might work? Just roll the other 2 attacks too, just so we can see how many of them you land. Because you're gonna do them all in an order anyway.
So just
Sure.
roll
Let's
2
see.
more
You
attacks.
You might as well.
These ones?
With advantage.
Yeah, both with advantage.
5, 4. Oh no.
So what's 5 plus?
7. 12.
That one won't hit. And then your third one?
18 plus 7.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
let's see if you crit, because that'll hit.
11 plus 7. No.
Okay, so you got 2 hits. So roll your D10. Is it D10
Yep.
for the Warhammer?
Yep.
Roll it twice.
3 and 7s plus 6. So 13 and 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 21. 22, sorry. What am I thinking?
Come on.
Still alive.
The
But
hurricane doing his spinning attack.
Yeah.
but you hit twice, left, right, but she's still holding her ground. She is durable.
Can I, just out of curiosity, can I inspiration and go again? Or that doesn't work like that?
Inspiration would have been to re-roll that one swing that you had.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'll let you mechanically here do that if you'd like.
Yeah?
You won't get an extra swing, but you'll get to...
Well, you already had advantage.
Oh, wait, you already had advantage. You can't do it. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
give yourself further advantage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can't triple advantage.
That'd be intense.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So, you're already rolling advantage.
Cool.
Okay, so now we've got... So many things happening right now. We've got righty and lefty.
Great.
One of them still got a shark restraint, so remember your attacks all have advantage.
Lefty goes first, right?
Yep, lefty swings.
Lefty
Lefty is hurt. Was
That's
just
okay.
enjoying a night of Netflix and got pulled into a water fight with a giant shark, so...
Could I roll perception to hear like the fighting that's going on above
Sure.
me in the upper decks? Okay.
It sounds encouraging.
Up 7?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what's going on up there.
No, me.
Oh, you! Oh, I thought you were
'Cause
octopi were.
I'm commanding them.
I would say you don't really know what's happening. You know something's happening up there because remember when you left, you heard things moving around up there, but that was all you know. You know that there might be something going on up there. You've been fighting sharks
They're on the main deck, right? That's where we fell from, or we were.
in the captain's deck. Yeah, captain's quarters.
Okay, I'll shoot blind. I'm gonna command Lefty to reach its tentacles up and just swipe on the top of the highest deck.
Well, that's really high
'Cause
up, though.
it's-
Well, Lefty
But
will
how
have to
high?
swim up and then pull itself up to the. You went through it's a big ship that you're on.
Give me
so there's
feet.
multiple holes.
because
So
its reach is pretty far.
So I would say from the bottom of the ship up to the captain's quarters is probably 20 feet.
I go short.
I mean, it's you know,
It's like
it's
4
multiple
stories.
levels of a ship. Captain's deck is usually right above or just slightly above the deck. So you can have Lefty go up to the hole and then climb up to the room. Jeez, that room's gonna get real cramped.
Well, I think it would climb up the side.
Okay,
Of the ship.
go up the outside of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously octopi don't need to roll for advantage or athletics or swimming. They are ocean creatures. So if you wanted to just go up to the side of the ship and just do a double move up to the top, so it's just outside the captain's quarters, Lefty can go right up there.
10.
10 for...
10 to just swipe its tentacles.
Oh, is it going to hit before it swims up?
It's going to swim up, and then I guess swimming is
It's gonna take its full action.
It would have to take a full thing to go
action?
right up to the top
then
outside the captain's
let's take
quarters.
its full action, because
Okay.
then it
So-
wouldn't have to take an action to even move from where it ends. Got it.
So Lefty's like, so Sweeney, you just broke out of your paralysis and you just see shadow overtake the entire room, and you look around, you just see big suction cups on the glass right outside of the captain's
glass
quarters.
is looking into the water.
Yeah, look at no, it went out of the water. Because remember, the captain's quarters is out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh.
It went up the side of the ship up to the outside of the captain's quarter, which
So
is
I
that glass
I look out the window and I just see like the suction cups and things.
Yeah. Now, what does Righty do?
Righty's gonna do more bludgeoning damage to the shark that it's squeezing.
And it has advantage. So roll your d20 twice.
Aha, 15.
Yeah. Oh, it hits. Do your damage.
6, 7, 10. Bludgeoning.
Finish him.
Ooh.
How does the octopi finish the giant shark?
So it's constricting
Okay.
by wrapping
just
its
tighter and
tentacles around
tighter.
it, and tighter and tighter, and you start to see like the flesh of the fish, because sharks are fish, pulse up between. Its eyes kind of start to bulge a little. Its mouth extends, and it's kind of almost like it's in a bite, and then all of the insides of the shark rocket out of its mouth.
Oh God!
Like
just in one,
stepping
just
on
like
a ketchup
like an
packet.
Like a
organ
ketchup.
cannon out the front of it. Jeez.
And it's
just-
anus.
Yeah, and it's anus.
Yeah, because that's also a
And its gills.
and its gills.
Whoever was taking bets, who wins octopi or shark?
Yeah,
Octopi.
There
Wow.
you go. Yeah.
Giant shark
Yeah.
versus mega octopus.
Jeez.
I
Okay.
believe octopi.
God. Okay. So that was lefty and righties.
Good job, Righty.
I would say righty has a move left. So does righty want to start to move up to the top of the surface where the edge of the boat is?
Is Horace at the surface yet?
Horse is inside the boat.
Okay, good. Yeah, then yes. Then let's go. Lefty's going up the left side of the ship.
Righty's going up the right side. Why not?
At
Keep
the
it.
surface.
They like to keep their sides very,
Yeah.
They're OCD. Let's just say
They're
it.
dedicated
But
to it.
Lefty's higher up than Righty, because
Because Lefty used her full. So Righty would just be able to pull itself to just above the surface of the water,
Cool.
not up to the captain's deck.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So now the fish lady in robes will reach her hand out, and you see her speaking in indecipherable fish-like qualities. It's almost like a whisper, and again you hear like a siren song throughout the deck itself. And you, Ander, start to see the wounds on the big, strong...
Counterspell.
You know, counterspell?
Yeah, I don't
Thought
want
I was
going to
get that one by.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it a third level or lower spell?
It is, yes.
Then it does not happen.
Wow. Okay. So you see her reach her hand out, and you see some of the wounds begin to start to heal, and then fizzle, and then turn blackened and blue with blood again.
Yeah.
And
Because I wave my hand just like I'm silencing an orchestra, and it just like starts bleeding again.
so she looks at her hand like, what? And then looks at Sweeney across the way and angrily extends her left hand out to, you see energy growing in her left palm, what you saw similarly before, going to fire off at you. Do you have any type of...
That's my reaction for the turn.
Okay, that's your
all
reaction.
I can do.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so she's going to fire at you. That is... You are hurt, right? You are. Yes, you are.
yeah,
You
I
bit by
got a shark.
Yep. Let's see. That will not hit you. 10 does not get your AC. So, again, fires it off, doesn't quite get it through the wooden hole that has been made, and blows up against it. So, Horace, it's your turn. You're now back at the bottom of the hole of the ship. What do you do?
I can jump up through the shark hole,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you want to just like jump up there, it's 20 feet. So your movement is like 25, right?
30.
30. So you can basically make an athletics to like pull yourself up.
And
'cause
then also get an attack in?
you can, if you just get up above
Okay.
the hole, if you do it well enough, you'll be able to
Okay.
roll up and swing against whatever's there.
So make an athletics check.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. It's 26.
Super jump.
Yeah.
Whoa.
26 to climb up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack. So there's a buff one and a wizard one.
Yeah, so you see like a huge barbarian one over top of Ander, who it looks like they've been going blow to blow against each other. Ander's pretty bloodied. This big barbarian one's pretty badly bloodied. You can actually roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Because you're popping up to this like immediately now in the moment.
Nice.
I got a 17.
Okay, so that's enough where you pull yourself up. You notice this, but just behind the barbarian, you see one in robes through the hole standing there with her arms extended, looking like she was staring down Sweeney.
So am I close enough to be able to do an attack on the wizard?
No. That one's
But I can do one on the barbarian.
On the barbarian
Okay,
one in
I will
front of
do
you,
that
yeah.
then. I'm going to swing a couple times. Ooh. That's a crit
Oh,
and
wow.
a hit.
Okay.
So here comes the crit. 14
Here comes the crit.
plus 15.
14 plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm assuming if I roll an 18 plus 11.
Hang on, you're not doubling
Yeah.
your modifier, right?
No, I'm not. No.
You only
it's
had
just
one.
add the dice. So it was 15 plus 4, so 19
So 19.
on the first one.
Okay.
And then here's the second hit, and it is 16.
Yeah, finisher.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, definitely.
Right as I do the last swing, I'm gonna look at Doris and go like, "Finish her."
Yes, master.
Is that all right?
right.
And I swing it in, and whatever Doris wants to say, as it slices like right through the midsection.
What a day! Just right through the midsection,
All right.
and just doubles her down in half. She is dead. Blue blood everywhere.
Perfect. I whisper into the hilt. We'll work on it.
Of course. Just in the moment, I apologize.
It's okay. Everybody does that.
All right. So it is. That was Horace.
I'll also reach a hand down to help Anders. Are you like on the ground?
I'm pretty bloody. Right?
Okay.
I'm beat up.
All right, Gloria and Izzy, it's your turn.
My speed is 30 feet, so I'm going to climb. I doubt I can climb as fast as Horace can, but I too am going to climb to the top.
So roll athletics to pull yourself up to the center.
13.
I would say enough to get yourself just below the lip. You're not going to like flip up out of it, but you're like just right at the top of the lip that you've climbed up.
Can I like see?
You can peek your head up, yeah. You won't be able to flip yourself up or attack or anything, but you would have been able to get yourself up to the lip.
Okay, I'm going to do that, and then Ander, what are you at health wise? How you doing over there?
85 minus 47, so I'm 38.
Halfway, basically.
Something like that, yeah, about halfway.
I don't think this is going to help very much.
Anything helps. Anything that adds rather than takes away from health. It's always a good thing.
Could I give her an inspiration to
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You can pass your inspiration to anyone.
get her into the fight?
You mean to get her try to roll a higher athletics?
Yeah.
If you want to, sure.
Would you take that?
Want me to get up on deck? I don't know. I don't have a lot of great things prepped for this terrain. I'd need to go meditate when we're
Okay.
done with this.
We'll save it.
Think about water. Think about
I might
water.
just be. I might mutter like healing words over to you.
You're feeling better.
And boost. Help your hit points a bit.
Sneaky healing.
Healing 60 feet.
60 sneaky healing 60 feet. Sneaky healing 60 feet.
This is spell casting. Okay, it's gonna do. I'm gonna do that. It's a bonus action, so I could still actually do an action.
All right.
You spent your action to
But I
climb,
spent my
right?
Yeah,
action
yeah.
to
Especially action
Yeah.
to climb. Bonus it up.
16.
16 health to you, Ander.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Nice.
Considering
Help.
it takes 32 to get you down from that.
And you don't take half when you're getting health back.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice.
I'm gonna bump that up because this is only a 1.
Doing it at a higher level.
Yeah. Let's bring it up.
You can roll an extra D6 or is it a D4?
D4.
Nice.
An extra D. So I'm gonna bump it up to 3.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Super healing.
6.
6 more.
6 more? So what is that? That's, I guess, 22, right?
Perfect.
There we go. That's a nice bump.
Yeah.
Took 44 damage to get him that
Yep.
low.
Nice.
All right. So, Sweeney, it's your turn.
Firebolt at that lady.
Okay.
12 plus 8, so 20 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
And that is 9 damage.
Nice.
9 fire damage.
Okay.
Also, she knows that I'm there, and that's not ideal, so I'm going to go ahead and duck behind the corner.
Okay. Just get out of line of sight,
Yeah, exactly.
essentially.
I don't wanna be
hide
amongst-
behind like one of the barrels that have just been rolling around the captain's deck.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Ander, it's your turn. You've got this robed lady within a few feet of you. You've got a giant octopus on the glass outside the window.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, firstly, I give a thank you nod to
To Izzy?
I believe I'm still holding hands with Horace. Very romantic.
Oh, yeah. You guys are holding hands.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
love that.
I really don't want to let go of his hand, so I'm going to put the axe in the other hand. And actually, no, I'm gonna pull out my javelin
Okay.
while still romantically holding Horace, and I'm going
Nice.
to throw it with my offhand, aiming square between. These things have eyes too.
Yeah, they got 2 of them.
Right between them. That's where I'm aiming.
Nice.
So we'll see how we go.
Roll for it. And you're still raging, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So 17.
He's holding my hand really
Your
tight.
hand, yeah.
I'm really angry. So 17 plus 7.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
So I roll.
She's wearing robes. She's not wearing armor.
Perfect. So it's D6. 9.
Okay, that's good. She's still up.
Okay. Did I get another one? Do I get another?
Well, you have 3 attacks,
Oh.
so you can throw 2 more javelins.
Perfect. I'll roll both these. That is a 17
Okay, that hits.
and a 18.
Those both hit.
Cool. So I'll roll the D6 2 more times. 10
Okay.
damage on the second and 7 damage on the third.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, I'm just picturing you just like
Yeah.
off your
Just,
back.
just so all 3 just hitting her like a pin cushion. Just 1, 2, 3. She looks real badly beat up.
Yeah.
Definitely the barbarian one that you and Horace killed is one that looks like it takes more damage than she does. She's looking real sore sorts. It is righty and lefty's turn.
Yeah, lefty. Lefty's up.
Lefty's right at the window.
right at the.
So
Yeah.
where she is in relation is she's outside of the captain's quarters, so she would kind of be out on the deck. So Lefty could climb over the top of the captain's quarters, over top of her, and grab her right there or swing at her.
Is she more than 15 feet away?
She's pretty close. So I would say she's probably somewhere around 20 feet or 15 feet away from Horace and Ander. So probably, I guess, 25 feet from the back.
So she's the entire height of the ship, but to the right side of where the octopus just submerged. Wouldn't that put her at the front of the ship? That's a lot of feet. You know, like if she went up from 20 feet.
So the captain's, because the octopi is at the back of the captain's room, because it's on the window.
Okay.
So the length of the captain's
Okay.
quarters is probably about
Probably
20 feet.
okay.
Yeah.
And then just a
Okay.
few feet outside of the captain's quarters is about 5 feet.
Then I guess she's just going to move closer.
What's her speed?
10 feet.
10 feet?
But that's in.
water.
Yeah, no, that's out. Water is 60.
Oh, water's 60.
So that's why that makes perfect sense.
Oh, what's the reach? Does it have reach?
15.
Reach 15? So that's
That'll-
25.
that'll get her there.
That'll get her. She's a reach 15, so that means she reaches the extra 15 with her tentacles. You will get her. She's within 25 feet.
Okay.
So you move 10, and then the tentacles can just hit her right in the face.
Okay.
Or grapple her.
It's a grapple. Well, bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
maybe. Yeah, 21.
Oh, that hits.
Yes.
Natural 21?
That's not a thing.
Not a possible? Not a possible result?
Not with a 20-sided die.
13. Bludgeoning damage.
Finisher.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's some irony to her getting killed by an aquatic creature.
Lefty's tentacles are gonna curl around her appendages and in one
Oh, boy.
sweeping
God.
motion yank all limbs
Oh,
from her torso.
Just like a ragdoll, just split her apart.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay, well, guys, you are out of initiative. You did it.
Oh boy.
Survived whatever that was.
I guess
Yeah.
we could have avoided that.
Yeah, we really could have.
Curse
could've
your
avoided-
curiosity.
My bad.
Ander. Curse your curiosity.
Good job, everybody. Thanks for listening to this week's episode. We'll be back again next Friday with part 3 of our adventure with John. In the meantime, be sure to follow John on Twitter at John Harlan Kim. Photos and character art can be found in the show notes on partialart.com. And while you're there, why not check out some of our other podcasts, including Blockbuster Smash Up, where we smash together one great movie and one terrible movie and hopefully make a new, cohesive film for you to enjoy. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all under the handle Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.